Alright. Well then. I'm not exactly sure what my plan is, but it's gonna be great. I'm sure I'll be able to make this work. So, Latte,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. I see you're streaming.
Indeed, indeed. And I've got a... why not change this a little bit? Why not do that instead? Sure.
Mm.
I'm sure that looks good. Probably should have the placement be a little different, but we're not gonna worry about it.
Oh dang.
Moodang indeed. But alright. So I caught more shinies off camera. A few of them in fact. Ever since the last stream, I got a shiny Growlithe, I got a shiny Machop, and a shiny Baneri. Yeah. Those are those three. Indeed. And I would like to catch more, but we're not gonna really worry about it too much today. When it comes to what I plan on doing, nothing too crazy. But I do want to kinda make use of my dirt and make a few things as well. I think just to kind of fit the vibe a bit, I think I'm gonna try and make a kind of like, you know, Pokemon battleground thing. I think that'll be nice to try and create. I'm not exactly sure how best to do it, but I'm sure it'll work out just fine. And let's see, past that, I do want to make a an AFK area for breeding stuff because it's taken far too long to try and get this shiny Beldum. It's still not here, which, god damn, dude.
Well, I completely forgot you were trying to look for that.
Yeah, it's been going on for that long. I'm like half convinced the guy doesn't exist, but I know shinies exist, and you know, it'd be kind of dumb if you couldn't get them, you know, like this. So I don't know, man. I just don't really know how to pacing this one up. I'm pretty sure you can get a shiny from breeding though in Cobblemon. So I don't think that's the issue. It's just kind of been, I guess, a little unfortunate on the luck. But at the same time, we could always just kinda get more areas for them. So that's definitely probably on the upper half of the list. But we're gonna start very basic, very simple. And I'm gonna make myself a little battle platform. Yeah, I should probably use some of that. But okay. I'll figure out where to put it, I'm sure. I could definitely use more of like the surrounding area of our place. I feel like there's a lot of unused aspects. But Ah, I think right here will be better, actually. Yeah. Yeah, probably clear out this bit. Because something I noticed about like the tall grass environments is that it seems to just like not be there. And hello. Hello, Renaud. Very nice to have you. Hope you enjoy the stream. I'm gonna just, you know, work on clearing out this area because I feel like the tall grass section, I feel like I've destroyed a lot of grass in that area, and I unfortunately feel like it keeps coming back. Because every time I get a bit of a clearer space, I feel like it's immediately gone. It just never feels like it actually stays gone. And that's just not great. It just keeps coming back. So probably best to not make too much of an effort on the tall grass area that is inevitably, potentially inevitably, going to simply just go back to being completely grass covered. Like, it's just not a good idea, I don't think. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll probably take some inspiration from Blade Spot. Granted, I still don't really know the materials. I'm just gonna use some basic cobblestone. Place a dirt block over it. I guess I could. But, I feel like it's just a big hassle for something that may not work. I don't really know how the mods actually the mod actually interacts with the things. So I'm just gonna let it be. And hopefully it comes out well elsewhere. I know I've got to kind of... It'll be nice to make sure that the format of the actual, I guess, what the... What? And no, Burn, you cannot eat Mudang, you horrific piece of nature.
What the fuck? A monster?
I didn't realize that wild Pidgeys could eat. It's kind of freaking
We gotta
me
beat
out.
up Burn.
It's not a bad idea, but I feel like he got a bit of that earlier. Yeah, when I said we were on, when I played a bit of Invincible Versus, it was... Yeah, I won. It went pretty well. The Mudang model looks like a sausage. Dog, I think you're just hungry. I have never seen a sausage with 4 legs, giant eyes, and... Well, yeah. You won 2 times this time. Last time you won like 3. Granted, we played for a bit longer last time, so... I guess the record still kind of tracks. But God, I love Invincible Versus. It's so good. It's so good. I'm trying not to play too much of it, so that, you know, the excitement period lasts maybe a bit longer. You know, trying to make sure that the hype is still there for the most part. 1 2 out of 12. Worst ratio? Wow. Sounds like something you're gonna have to work on, big guy. And I believe in you. You can do it. You just gotta actually do the tutorial one of these days. And I think there'll be great leaps. Great leaps in your future. I can feel it. I can feel it. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Latte, also. I did find another wishing star, so now you can hop on and get a Dynamax band whenever you feel like. Yeah. But okay, I think this area is good enough for now. Yeah, and I can just place down. Yeah, why not? Okay. Let's see here. The width he has for this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Alright, so 12 is how far I kind of want to focus on getting. Gotcha. Alright, so 12 wide. 12 wide. Alright. So then let's start with that, I suppose. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12. And double check, this should be 52, if I counted right. I did. Cool. Oh man. There's nothing scarier than on stream doing simple math. Because you look like an idiot if you don't if you fuck it up.
Not me.
What can I say? You want to play Minecraft so bad. You unfortunate soul.
Two force.
What?
I'm not reading that, Mint. I refuse. I will not fall for your tricks.
None of the shenanigans.
I will not. I can't. Damn, I almost got you.
I feel like maybe I should have put it a bit more to the right, but I feel like having like a good view. Yeah, no, having like a pretty decent view, I think, is a good idea. Yeah, let's move this over by 3. There we go. Right.
Can't hear it again. I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, sound alerts can be a fucking thing. I really do wish sound alerts were a bit more consistent, because it feels as if a good chunk of my old ones also ran into that same issue. But now I just don't have any. So technically the problem is solved.
Can you hear it now?
Oh my.
No, stop saying 6-7! Stop making her say that! I swear to God.
Man. I can't believe Latte is a Gen Alpha kid.
No. I refuse. No.
There we go.
I love that, Simon. Oh my god.
Get out of here, dog. But alright. Yeah. So this basic layout will serve as like the little battle area. And hopefully it looks good. What am I making? I'm making a little, you know, like one of those Pokemon battleground arena things, like, you know, where both people have like their own size, like a big ass rectangle.
He's making a meth lab.
No, we already made that.
Fair enough.
I know. Peak indeed. I just gotta figure out a lot of the materials to use.
I didn't even get that one.
Because right now I'm just lining it with cobble, but cobble won't be the final choice, of course. But yeah. And for the record burn, I've had a pretty successful time shiny hunting in recent couple days. Because I got I forgot to even mention this one earlier. Yeah, this guy right here, I caught a shiny Burmy, I caught a shiny Growlithe, I caught a shiny Machop, and I caught a shiny Baniri. So we've got a couple more shinies to evolve later, and that's nice. Quartz and maybe concrete? It's not a bad idea. I feel like concrete would definitely be the inner color, meanwhile quartz would be the outer. I definitely don't want things like blinding white. Especially since like the idea is it's kind of a scuffle area. You don't really want your scuffle areas to be like a pristine, like fucking modern housing white. Yeah, I don't know, man. That wouldn't fit. But quartz could definitely work for the outer layer. And speaking of, let's give that a shot. Let's give that a shot. Let's even get a good look. Oh, right. I forgot. I wanted to use dark oak because I've got so goddamn much of it. Interesting. Maybe I can have like 2 different forms of border. Yeah, I think I'll do that. What's currently there will be the first bit. That'll be in dark oak, and then there'll be another bit with quartz, and then there'll be another outer layer with more dark oak. That'll be what it is. Okay. Let's give this a bit of a go on. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, we got a few options. I feel like we gotta keep it a little basic. Kinda smooth inlaid, huh? I feel like that's the front runner. Either that or this one. Yeah, it's either this one or the. Oh wait, no, that one doesn't. Okay, that one doesn't have the deviations that I kind of fuck with. So we're gonna go with this. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna make a bunch of that because we'll obviously need a bunch. Yeah, that one. There we are. Lock quartz. Yep, that guy. Alright, now let's give that a bit of a go. And I kind of also want to experiment with, like, you know, the shaved version of the logs, but I'm not exactly too keen on the idea, given the fact that I just know that's not going to work out well. But alright. So how's the art coming along, Latte?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Into line art now.
Hmm.
Just wanna quickly get these ones out.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Okay. And then I want to have this guy. Like so. I feel like this is technically one of my first outdoor builds that isn't just a giant fucking platform. Because everything else has either been something like interior or like underground, but this is like the only thing so far that actually has any form of like outside visibility. I think that's kind of funny. Alright.
I see.
Me?
Nah.
Damn.
Goofy.
Damn.
Sorry, man.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. That's so rude.
With your special eyes. Bye, Brian. God, I miss that fucking commercial. There's something about it I just fucking love. I don't know if that's what you're referencing, but it just reminded me of that.
I don't get it. What's happening?
What? You never seen that commercial?
I think.
It was, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just didn't know if you're referring to something in chat or like something I said.
Yeah, it was chat.
Mm-hmm.
Childish Gambino. But how childish is he?
I don't know. This is so unnecessary, but I'm gonna like fill in this this area for now. Oh man. Like this is completely unnecessary. I'm gonna have to undo it later, but I just want to be able to see the overall look of it so far. Yeah, I really have no reason to do this. This is just a bad idea, but I'm still doing it anyway. Is this, like, actually an even number of blocks? No, it's not. I need to go back one more. We'll go back a couple more, actually. Yeah. I think doing 3 more would fix this problem that I feel like I'm seeing. Yeah. You know what's funny? I can't even crouch on this because I'm pretty sure it'll delete like everything on here. Alright, there's that. There we go.
I don't know, but how do...
How do?
I don't know, but I'm sorry, I'm confused myself. I don't know, but do you know he's Miles Morales' uncle? He is.
The Prowler. Man, I hope they do something with him in Brand New Day. But I almost feel like they just won't. But goddamn, dude. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god. July, man. And it's basically August. Not even, you know, July. It's basically August when Brand New Day is coming out. July 31st. That's right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I gotta go.
Every day, more like, I can't think of anything. Fuck.
Oh my. Huh.
You think Peter's gonna be happy in this one?
God, I hope not.
Jesus. Let Peter Parker be happy.
I don't like the sound of that.
Why? Why do you want him miserable?
It's the right thing to want.
Ugh. Evil.
Yeah, I gotta push it back one more. My calculations are off. Which is weird, because I could have sworn, given the fact that I moved it back 3, when I needed to move back only 1 before, would have still had like the same effect. But goddamn, I guess not. It's weird. Could have sworn that would have worked out, but I guess not. Wait. I think. That's
Fans are miserable, so nudge text.
not wrong.
Oh.
So many of these people are absolutely miserable. But I want him miserable. Because I think that's just where the plot line needs to go. It's a nice solid through line that allows Peter to actually really go through hell right now. And that's gonna be the best. It's gonna be awesome.
They want to be miserable because they're miserable. I want to be miserable because story.
Exactly.
God.
I think that's right. Yeah. And I should probably use more quartz as, like, you know, the middle designation. Now that I think about it, I don't think I want a section that's too wide in the middle, so this being even, I'd have to push everything back again. And I will. There we go. There we go.
What's this freaky ass ad?
Freaky ass ad?
Freaky ad.
Oh no.
Spiderman fan when his life fucking sucks. Damn, he just like me for real.
On something.
He's living my life.
He just like me. For real, for real. Which I find incredibly ironic, as nothing in my life is the same as Peter Parker. But, I think a big reason why I do want him to be in absolute fucking suffrage right now is because I think that gives us like the perfect jumping off point for his character to actually make a pretty dramatic shift into that more like actual asshole territory, instead of being kind of a Miles clone. Because I feel so bad for Miles in the MCU, because he just has no fucking purpose. So much of what Peter Parker is in the MCU is just what Miles is. Which is a big reason why I think, like, I think a big reason to me why it feels like Miles just won't happen is because they've made it kind of impossible for Miles to happen without making it seem like he's just Peter Parker, because everything that Miles is what MCU Peter Parker is, except, you know, Miles Morales and his original characterization predates the MCU, which makes it very awkward. So when it comes to Peter Parker actually being like a fucking turbo dickhead, I think Brand New Day acts as like the perfect jumping on point for that personality to really manifest. Even if I do think it might be a little late, and I'm sure a lot of like the people who made like the fucking compilations of Peter Parker being a relatable dork, it's like, no. Or whatever, I forget what it is. Like, being just a baby or some bullshit. I hate those compilations so violently. Like, hold on. What were those, what were those things called? I'm sure it was... I'm sure I could find it if my fucking YouTube will load up. Let's see. MCU Peter Parker being for 10 minutes. Ah. Okay. Goddamn. Tony and Peter being father and son.
Okay, I won't lie, I used to watch the fuck out of those.
Uh-huh.
What?
Peter Parker
I'll
being
give you
adored
that.
for 5 minutes. That's fine, I guess. Another one, Peter Parker, Tony Stark being father and son for 4 minutes.
It's not cringe about it now, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I never watched those.
It's so fucking funny to think about how if you replace Peter Parker with Miles, it's a lot more comic accurate. Because Miles having like an actual like mentorship with Iron Man is like an actual thing in the Ultimate Comics. Meanwhile, when it comes to Peter, that's just not what the situation was before at all. And goddamn, dude, does that make me feel nothing but sadness thinking about. Yeah, sand, gravel, and we need red and blue. We don't have much sand. But yeah, I really do hope that when it comes to Peter Parker, I hope we actually get some original characterization, some of his original characterization. And if we do, if I get to see, like, actual dickhead Peter Parker, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh, I need him being a prick and only, like, opening up to people like Ned and MJ. Please. That's all I want, man. That's all I want. I just need that interaction to be heartbreaking. And I would love, like, just the dynamic of going from, you know, this very standoffish dickhead Peter Parker to, like, being in front of Ned and MJ and just, like, crumbling inside. That's what that's the kind of MCU Peter Parker I need. Because, like, my only critique of Homecoming is that I do wish Peter had a bit more standoffish moments. Like, I think Homecoming is by far one of my favorite Spidey movies. I still think this, ever since it came out. And I think Far From Home just, like, is very kind of off-putting because I just don't like how it feels like we're reiterating the story of, you know, choosing to be Spider-Man and not having to be something you're not. I don't like that aspect of Far From Home, where he goes from, in Homecoming, knowing that, oh, I just have to be Spider-Man. I don't need to be one of the big Avengers. I can just be me. I can just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And then fucking Tony Stark turbo dies. Yeah, and then now it's the entire movie is centered around who's gonna be the next Tony Stark. And it's just...
You think Ned will become Hobgoblin or nah? Says Vexel.
I hope so. I hope so, but at the same time, I don't know how they would do that in plot. Like, we would need, like, you know, actual, like, you know, script theorization and writing. Because currently he doesn't really have that set up to become Hobgoblin yet. And even more pressingly, he doesn't exactly have any characterization even relating to it. I almost feel like it'll just be like something they snark about, and they'll probably have like their own twist reveal for it. They'll probably have like someone else be the Hobgoblin, but have Ned be kind of the red herring for like comic readers, and like a couple of actual in-universe red herrings. Like, Ned disappearing at random times, when in actuality he just has to take calls from his grandma or some bullshit. Like, I hope we get Hobgoblin eventually, but I don't really know how they'll do it with the current characterization of Ned. But it'd be very cool. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff when it comes to No Way Home's possibilities. Oh my god, that movie's potential is through the roof. I really can't wait to see it. Oh my god. Oh. I'm just imagining. I think it would be so goddamn funny, but also just so right, if at the end of the movie, the suit is like mad torn up and disheveled and, ragged, that he has to like, oh shit, I didn't, oops. I hope that when it comes to, I don't get how this works actually at all. But yeah, I hope. All right. Oops. I lost myself. Oh no. Either way, I really hope it's good, and even more pressingly, I hope with everything that I have that we see. Oh, right. No, I remember. I hope that when it comes to Peter Parker's suit, by the end of the movie, it better be disheveled, busted, and broken. And then Peter just, like, casually goes, damn. And then looks in his closet, and he's got, like, 7 different suits. And he has to, like, not like 7, but he's got, like, a couple. And he just, like, picks out the next one. And we see that it's ever so slightly different. And I want to see, like, the cosplayers pop off and be so devastated that they showed up to the movie in, like, their brand new day suit, only to realize, holy shit, it's already old, it's already been replaced. That's what I hope. I hope we get that, because I just want to see the implication that when there's, like, nothing for Peter Parker to do, he just makes suits. Like, in his free time, he just does that because he has no one to fucking hang out with, do anything with. So a lot of his time is spent just like, why not make more suits. I would love that. I'd absolutely kill for that. Oh man. I just want some, like, very sad interactions going on with Pete. And I need that. I need that, And if we can get that, oh, I'll be happy. I'll be so goddamn happy. What was that?
Oh, it was start right.
Oh. Mama. Like, maybe I sound harsh for the way I put it, but I'm in the right.
Alright, bro.
I want that man to suffer, and I have no remorse otherwise.
Jesus.
And it's exclusively because I love the character. What can I say?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, Latte, you just... Oh, you don't get it. I need this motherfucker in pain.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I want him completely devastated by the end of every single movie. But like, okay, you know, I've been kind of joking about it. I'm sure not everyone realizes I'm mostly joking that I want Peter Parker to be like completely ruined and, as I've already said, devastated, you know? Like, despite what I've said, the reason why I want that is because it actually makes, you know, the actual good moments, the times where he actually gets to enjoy, you know, being Spider-Man and being, you know, himself. It actually, like, gives it a lot more weight and merit so that he's not just happy-go-lucky. And I think that's something that I really want to see get prioritized more when it comes to Spidey story stuff. Because that's kind of the point, is that his life doesn't go perfect, not everything is sunshine, rainbows, happiness, but at the same time, it's also still, you know, good enough. Like, sure, like, it's basically just a super version of, man, work sucked today. You know, him being fucking busted and broken, because that's just gonna heal in, like, 2 days. Like, it adds to it. I think, despite how clinical I've been, not even clinical, how much of an asshole I've sounded, talking about how much I want Peter Parker to suffer. The reason why is because I want that motherfucker to, like, you know, actively have to really work for it, you know? Because at the end of the day, even if it is his choice, it is still a job, you know? What even is this?
Doesn't get paid.
I don't... Huh. I don't get how this is supposed to work, and I feel like I'm doing it wrong. But I guess it's working. Like, what's the dropper for? I don't get it. Yeah, I just don't get it. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, I think Peter Parker's suffering is a very, like, essential aspect to any Spider-Man story, because it's supposed to feel real. It's supposed to feel like, even if it's fantastical, it feels like this is a guy just, like, working his second job, you know? Like, it pays like shit, but he loves it, you know? And I think way too many people, like, I've seen this opinion be far too, like, overly prevalent, that being Spider-Man is like a curse for Peter. And while I understand where that's coming from, dog, the amount of times that he has in fact given it up and just said fuck this and left, only to realize, oh my god, I'm so bored, I miss being Spider-Man, and then he puts on the suit and locks in and then gets to work.
That has to be an abusive relationship.
I mean, I think to me it's like being an underpaid boxer, or, like, you know, being an underpaid nurse, or, you know, somehow both at once, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, sure, he doesn't make shit off of it, but god, is it good. Like, man, he loves it, even if it's really not as good as it could be. And I think like that's the entire bit of Spidey. That's like his whole thing. And I think that's something way too like overlooked. Is that even if this shit sucks, he still really likes it. Like, the man absolutely adores being Spider-Man. He just sometimes hates when the day is a little too bad. Because it's not every day a supervillain breaks out, you know? Most days he just swings around town, cracks quips, cracks skulls that just, like, don't cause him any trouble. You know? He's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's just all the stories focus on, you know, all, like, the big events and stories focus on him being tormented. Because, of course. That's where you get the story from. And, oh my god, I hope Brand New Day, like, plays into that, and I think, I hope they do, where Spider-Man is, like, the only joy in his life anymore. Because, like, everybody else is gone, he has nobody, and, oh man, that, you know, it's pretty harsh sounding, but here we are. And it's what we need. It's what we need out of this, this bastard. I desperately need Spider-Man to be written like, you know, Peter Parker again, instead of being Diet Miles Morales. Also, holy shit, the Russos are so goddamn washed. Latte, do you know what I'm talking about?
Not exactly, but I've kind of, you know, realized that after a while.
Yeah. Alright, so, recently, Joe Russo made a statement, and it was regarding Spider-Man, so of course I had to see it. But, his statement about Spider-Man, he says that, we don't necessarily think that Peter Parker blamed himself for his uncle's death, because if he did, then it would be a very different character. It's like, what? Latte. In Joe Russo's mind, Spider-Man doesn't blame himself for Uncle Ben's death. Which is... yeah, that's the whole fucking guy. That's why he's not just a fucking wrestler. That's why he's not just a wrestler. And yet, it's dumb. It's dumb.
How do you get that wrong, though? That's kind of like the whole... How do you...
Such a good question. That man's so fucking... I have no hope for Doomsday. That man said that and it instantly hit me. Oh. No. All that bullshit that I heard people spewing that I did not believe in, I did not support at all, about, you know, oh, the Russos understood Spider-Man better than the director of his own trilogy. And it's like, no. What? No. There's a very surface level understanding of Spider-Man in Civil War, and, you know, it makes sense. He's just a cameo. And that's fine. You know, that's fine. He has, you know, just a cameo appearance, and he's on Team Iron Man, and sure, while it sucks that he, oddly enough, ends on Team Iron Man by the time Civil War is done, it's still whatever, I guess. It still works. It works for the story of the movie and the plot, and that's okay. I'm not too beat up on that. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, come here, big fella. But yeah, no, I've been a firm believer that the only thing the Russos got right when it came to Spider-Man is visual presentation. Which I will say. That is something his own trilogy did struggle with. In terms of Spidey trilogy, they did kind of struggle with that in terms of him actually Spider-Manning. I will concede that, absolutely.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. There's no other better word for it, Latte. But yeah, no. When it comes to Peter Parker's representation in the MCU, I've had kind of a bit of a gripe with it overall. You know, like I don't like Far From Home because it feels like we're just doing the same thing as Homecoming, except it's the second time, so it's worse. And it feels like a massive redundancy, and it feels massively unnecessary after the first movie.
You're Spider-Man in my shit. Thank you, Vexel.
Damn right. But yeah, no. When it comes to when it comes to Peter Parker, I feel like there've been MCU Peter Parker's had his issues, and I think a bit too many issues to my liking. But I do think he's just fine. Like, he's not my favorite interpretation. Sadly, my favorite interpretation of the guy had a fucking terrible script. Again, really mid-villains, but hey. Alright. It's okay. What?
Dr. Punch.
Well, yeah,
Granted,
but...
you know, they fucked him up, but...
Exactly.
So... You know.
Like, I love Dr. Connors.
Okay.
But a big reason why I love Dr. Connors is because I know the full story, but the movie itself represents it very poorly. Yeah. Like, talking about that, it is ridiculous that Brand New Day, quite literally, not Brand New Day, that TASM 1 took out all the good moments for Dr. Connors. Well, all the essential moments for Dr. Connors, and replaced it with nothing. Like, sure, when it comes to TASM 1, it does have some of its, like, oddly too corny moments for, like, a 2010s movie, you know? The skateboarding montage is a little much. Like, I'm not gonna disagree on that at all. But I will say, I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say, you know? I think it's a cute moment for Peter, and that's kind of it, really. I think it's a nice bit of, like, him just going out and enjoying himself. It's whatever. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst. But the actual act of removing Dr. Connor's story, his plot, his motivation, and just decided to not replace it with other things of value. Yeah, that's bad. That's really not good. And then there's Electro in TASM 2. And TASM 2 Electro, he's got his moments, but he's just not good enough. You know, sadly, he just doesn't have many really standout-ish moments as Electro, and I think that's probably just the unfortunate aspect of Electro in TASM 2. He doesn't feel that engaging, he doesn't feel that particularly threatening. He feels just like a non-threat. And I really do think they dilute a lot of interest we could have had in him by making him just kind of play second fiddle to the obvious main villain they're trying to play up with Harry Osborn's Green Goblin. And that's just unfortunate. I feel really bad because I understand the fear of having to follow up fucking oh shit, I'm forgetting his name. Oh no. Oh no. Whatever. Raimi Raimi, Green Goblin. I understand trying to follow up that version of Norman is really tough, but I really wish they would try. I really wish they tried instead of just straight up killing him off screen to, you know, a random disease. And it's just not good. It's just not good. And I definitely think that introduces a whole new problem with the script of now they need to find a way for Harry to actually, you know, despise Peter, because now Peter has nothing to do with the death of Norman Osborn, which means they can't get into any drama in that way. So now you have to find some other way for Harry and Peter to fight. And while there are other ways, you know, there are other ways. You can always just have it be like a corruption arc, or you could very much just do, you know, Spectacular Spider-Man. But yeah, no, it's not good. It's just not good. After all, you just run into so many problems. Especially since the way they try and get him to fight. It's the choices as well. Like, the way they try and make Peter and Norman fight. Not Norman. Peter and Harry fight. Ends up just feeling exceptionally hollow. Because they kind of ended up just making themselves in this massive corner. Like, they just put themselves in this corner that they can't really escape from. Where they have to reason why Peter can't make his best friend a superhero as well. And it's, oh no, it's only compatible with Peter Parker because of special spider blood from his dad. It's like, no. It ruins the whole anybody could have been Spider-Man. Because while I do agree there is some level of exclusivity to Spider-Man as a character, I'm not one of those fucking dork-ass losers who believes that no one else can be Spider-Man. But it's a specific thing where anybody can be, but that doesn't mean that everyone has the capability. Yeah, like I don't know how else to put it other than Spider-Man needs to be a character. Spider-Man and Peter Parker, how Miles, Gwen, like they need to all be able to be believed as someone who can just kind of exist normally, you know? Like, a big portion of why I think the whole anybody can be Spider-Man really works is that they have to be a very realistic person that would be capable of, you know, going out and getting their ass kicked potentially every single day. And that kind of comes from a place of an almost, you know, kind of more fitting personality in a way. Where it's not like an exclusive thing, but it's something that absolutely can be a little more of like needing requirements. Like, you gotta meet certain requirements to actually qualify to be a Spider-Man. And I think that's kind of it for that. But the idea of nobody else but Peter Special Blood Parker can be Spider-Man is genuinely just dumb. I also forgot Black Concrete. Damn. That blows. Let me go grab some. I I'm gonna need more sand, won't I? Yeah, I think I will. Oh, I need more sand. Damn. That's unfortunate. Let me grab some of that. And we're gonna need those ink sacs, actually. Is there any other way to get black dye? Oh wait, no. Wither rose is my only option. Oh, black apricorns. That can work. Oh, we gotta do that. Okay, yeah, we gotta cut up the ink sac. Okay. There we are. Alright, so that'll get us a little further. But we're gonna cook up some black apricorns now. Yeah, let's just go with 2 flat stacks, why not? There we are. But yeah, TASM 2 just has a lot of flaws, and the villain being just all over the place, and that's not even mentioning Electro. Like, not even bringing up Electro, we still have an insane problem with Peter and Herman. Wait, no, I'm thinking of someone else. But yeah, we have way too much of a problem with Peter and Electro kind of just being just I almost feel like we could have gone down a route of wanting Peter to not be seen, you know? Like, I feel like we could have had an interesting dynamic of Peter kind of maybe tired of the press, and especially the bad press. Like, maybe we could have focused a bit heavier on that, especially given the fact that this Peter, Andrew's Peter Parker, is a lot more kind of gritty, standoffish, and sure, while that kind of melts away at the end of, by the end of TASM 1, we could still kind of play into it, you know? We could still absolutely play into that idea that he's a bit hot-headed, a bit temperamental, and a bit of a jackass. Wow. Like, we can absolutely play into that, and I think that's just fine, you know? Ooh, a free nether star, you say? Oh. I hope no one cringes at me doing this. Because it was going to happen no matter what. Oh. Ew. Advertising. But, yeah, I think Peter Parker absolutely has absolutely insane levels of untapped when it comes to how he's been represented. Because we haven't explored a lot of that angry side outside of a few outbursts. Like, I feel like we should have gotten a full movie of him being fucking pissed, you know? And I find it crazy that we actually had, you know, a black suit arc where he gets angry, except all the responsibility is kind of shirked away from his own actions, and that feels very disappointing, where, damn dude, really? You're telling me we're just not gonna address everything he's done? It's just kind of swept under the rug as, I can't believe the suit would make me do this. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. And I think that's really sad for me. I think the fact that I'm not really as sad a bit of a fan of TASM 3 is pretty upsetting. I wish I could, not TASM, Spider-Man 3. I do wish Raimi Spider-Man 3. I wish I could be, but I'm just not. And I really don't think I can be. Because despite the fact that it is a pretty good movie, it's not terrible. It's just not something that I am that big a fan of. It's one of those things that feels oddly written off. Because it never really gets addressed in the movie, and we never really get like any kind of resolution outside of Peter and Harry. Like, I feel like we don't really get any resolution, oddly enough, with with MJ and Peter. I feel MJ and Peter are missing a bit of like their moment together, which is sad. It's weird. I feel like we absolutely should have, and we just didn't. Like, if that movie was like 30 minutes longer and was the director's cut, well, the director's cut in parts, because there's a few distinctions. Like, I think the original movie, the one in the theatrical release, showing off that Harry has blamed Peter for all of the, Norman's death for so long, and then Harry's butler just comes out of nowhere and goes, "Sir, you should really learn this." After years of despising Spider-Man. You see, your father was actually killed by his own glider from an action that he input. And it's like, okay, you could have just resolved, this butler could have resolved this issue that he's known about this whole time and just hasn't. That's dumb. That's dumb. But in the director's cut, instead of that, it's actually instead Harry simply looking at like a photo of himself, Peter, and MJ, and just kind of somberly tearing up about it. And then, even without knowing the truth, even without knowing that Peter wasn't responsible for his dad's death, he still decides, fuck it, I forgive him. I'm gonna go help him. And that's really good. That's a really good moment for Harry. Just like the idea that they are so close, that even with him still believing that Peter might have killed his dad, he still decides to go out and help him because they just love each other, man. And that's awesome. That's such a better resolution than the butler coming in out of nowhere and going, "You should really know this, actually. It's been a few years, and you've kind of murdered a few people, but you should really know this." No, he hasn't. He didn't kill anybody, but still. Like, you've attempted to kill the local superhero about 2 times now, and we should really discuss that. Hey, what's up? But yeah, I wish I could like Raimi's Spider-Man 3, but it's just a couple of issues that I have with it, mostly in that it feels like it shirks responsibility and doesn't really address like the real impact that Peter, when he was wearing the black suit, had. Plus, it kind of perpetuates the idea, the the incorrect belief that the black suit makes Peter an evil, edgy jackass. And I think that's a little... while it's a weak storyline, you could also argue that's not actually what's happening in Raimi's Spidey 3. You could always make that argument. That he just, associates the suit with all of him doing bad stuff, But, yeah. I think it definitely does feel like it perpetuates it. And especially so since a lot of a lot of the Raimi movies kind of takes a lot of inspiration, or a lot of the same following as the Spidey show. There is a lot of similar inspiration there, and I think that does definitely perpetuate it to an extent. But, you know, I guess you could always argue it's never directly pointed out like that. But still feels like a bit of a cop-out. You know.
It's so funny he fucking prayed for Peter to die.
Oh, yeah. And I haven't even talked about Eddie's, actually. Like, everything I've talked about with Spidey 3 has just been Harry, Peter, and the black suit. And I haven't even gotten to... I haven't even gotten to that man yet. Which I think is really funny that I can talk this much about it without even getting to, you know, Venom yet. But yeah, Venom's kind of mid. And that's sad.
Kind of creepy though.
Yeah, like he's got his good moments. But he's very, oddly enough, he's kind of just a chud. And I think that is way funnier than it probably was meant to be, but God is it funny. That he's just an incel chud. Oh my goodness. Like he's Mr. Hey, we had a great night, didn't we? It's like Gwen goes, we had coffee. And that's just, it completely, it completely reinterprets every little bit of dialogue that, that Eddie and, that Eddie has brought up when it comes to Gwen, where it's like, oh wow. Oh, that magical night getting coffee. Okay, buddy.
He could be using GTA terms. So.
Yeah, but I mean, do we think Gwen is using GTA terms?
No.
But yeah, no, I think it's incredibly funny to think about it in that perspective. And it's definitely a unique take on Eddie. And I don't think I like it, but I can at least appreciate how fucking funny it is. That he's legitimately just kind of a chud. Like, oh. No, not big buff Eddie Brock. No. Instead, it's Chud. Just Chud Brock.
No. Oh god.
And it's so funny, man. It's so funny. And I don't think it won't be funny ever. Like, goddamn. Chud Eddie Brock.
It hurts every time.
Chud Incel Eddie Brock. It's absolutely just diabolical what they did to that man. But so funny. Like, goddamn. They looked at that man and knew exactly how they were gonna write him. Oh, it's truly something for the history books, really. Chuddy Brock.
No. Please. It hurts.
But yeah, it's all right. I think when it comes to that interpretation of Eddie being genuinely just kind of pathetic, it's a choice. It's a choice. And I feel like it kind of goes against a big portion of a lot of Eddie Brock lore. And I feel like it was kind of a bit of the start of Eddie not really getting his time in the sun. Because when it comes to Eddie Brock stuff, I feel like way too many people simplify him to either being a supervillain, evil alien, or just being kind of just generally evil. When really he's kind of just Spider-Man. And I mean that in the most loving way I can. He's just Spider-Man. But without the loving home. He is Spider-Man without the loving home, and that is a pretty significant portion of why he's actually able to grow up to be a superhero. And yeah, no, I think Raimi's stuff is kind of partially the patient zero of when that kind of started happening. But yeah, I think there was definitely more that could have been done with Eddie in Spidey 3. And it definitely is mostly an issue when it comes to the actual representation of the character beyond that, because I think it has permeated quite a bit. Like, one thing is I really don't like how a lot of takes on some of these other characters just kind of end up being Raimi's, but with a twist, you know? And I get it, the Raimi movies are good, but they're kind of Spider-Man, but with a twist, you know? Like, what if Spider-Man wasn't a massive dickhead? You know, what if he wasn't, like, just a constant fucking prick who had to learn to be better, and instead was just kind of, you know, a very good guy, you know, very goody two-shoes individual, where he decides to be selfish one time and his fucking uncle dies. Like, he's a dick once in his life, and then his uncle dies, and he chooses, nope, never doing that again. Like, I think that's a little, I don't know, feels a little unimpactful, because it makes his actual change into a more heroic person, a more selfless person, a lot more empty than I think it should be. And yeah, I think it kind of suffers from that. But beyond that, the Raimi movies are good. The Raimi movies are good. They're not perfect, but they're good. Like, they absolutely could have represented Spidey a bit more accurately. It feels very kind of... It feels very 60s Spider-Man, but without the edge. Like, I think that's what I'd say Raimi Spidey feels to me. very 60s without the edge, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. But it could be better. But yeah. Still good.
What?
What?
Starfire, hello.
Am I? And I believe I've made my little arena for now. I think I still have a bit more to work on. But as of right now, it's looking alright. I might go like full red for the actual like ground material. But I'm kinda worried that'll look a bit too heavy on the red. Man. It's almost there though. It's almost there. Ugh. I hate advertisements so much. Just not gonna worry about it. Oh, that's 2 ads. Ew. Disgusting. But yeah, I think when it comes to Brand New Day has an absolutely intensely potent potential to be like the perfect Spider-Man movie. And God, I hope they don't fuck it up. I hope it bangs, dog. I hope it does. I hope it goes incredibly hard. Oh my God. I need them to pop off with that movie. Also, I tried putting down the red. Just didn't work for me. I'm gonna try the blue. This feels a little too blue. I'll keep it though for now, till I find something a little better. I'll have to kind of think it over though, but yeah, I think this is fine. It's a little too blue for my liking, but it oddly enough has the vibe of like a Pokemon, the back of a Pokemon card, and I can work with that. And if I end up deciding not to change it, I'll just say that was actually the intention the whole time, to make an arena that looks like the back of a Pokemon card. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It'll be a complete fucking lie. But I still think it's honestly not a bad idea. We spent a little long on this very simple build, mostly because we were basically just making a bunch of concrete, a lot of which we didn't really need. But that's fine. That's fine. We have more for later. I can now set these up wherever I feel like. But yeah. Alright. I feel like I want to make a bit more of this. Like, I think, Blade definitely has a good idea with making, benches on the side for potential viewing, which is pretty good, pretty good. Plus, I think the view is pretty great over here. So that's good. That's very nice. But yeah. It does feel like it's missing a little something something though. I wish I could figure it out, but I'm not feeling it. Wait a second. I've got a small idea. If I had this before, I wouldn't need to do this. But I've got an idea now. And I think it's pretty good. I like the sound of it. I'm gonna have it be on its own little elevation. And I'm gonna have stairs go up to it. I'll have to clear out a good chunk of the surrounding area to make the elevation look natural and warranted. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Also, Lata, I can't help but think back to a lot of, like, little Pokemon things that I've experienced as a kid. And I remember just thinking to myself, where the fuck are all these arenas? Because, like, okay, you know, championship, gonna have an arena. That's fair, you know? That it's gonna be there. It's going to be there. There's going to be an arena where, you know, you're designated a battle. But we're in the middle of nowhere, and there's just some random arena. Like someone designed and installed an arena to go here. A little like concrete, you know, battle area. And it's just here in the middle of nowhere. Anytime that would have happened in like the anime was genuinely kind of baffling. What? Where'd that come from? I think that was especially prevalent in the Gen 4 anime. I think that, despite how much I love it, easily my most nostalgic and loved era of the Pokemon anime. And I think for a lot of people it is as well. Holy shit. I feel like it happened a lot then. Where it's just like, where are we? What happened? Why is there an arena here? I think that happened a lot in the Gen 4 anime. Where it's just, why? How did we get here? Why is this here? But man, I think that that season was so goddamn peak. That era for Pokemon anime was so peak. It was so good. Genuinely incredible. Absolutely just astonishingly good for its era. Oh, it had better animation than Invincible. Oh my god. Oh, I miss it. I hope you don't think I'm lying. But
no.
Go on.
I'm trying to see if maybe there's like a little cute pattern I can do on her, but I don't know what.
kind of material should I use for this? I don't think I want to use tough. I think I just want to use, honestly, just cobblestone. I'll grab a couple of materials here. Yeah, I don't think deep slate would be the play. Oh, where's more tough? There it is. Okay, there are polished tough stairs. I'm intrigued.
Oh, hey, Mint. Wake up, Watson. What do you mean? I'm at work.
Are you?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
I'm wide awake.
I don't know, man.
I think.
Therefore you are, so maybe you are awake, actually.
Or maybe I'm on your head. Maybe I'm just a figment of all of you guys' imagination. How about that? What if I'm just not a real person?
Group psychosis is a real thing.
There's a concussion. I think it's therefore I don't.
Yeah, I think the Pokemon anime really took a hit when it comes to Gen 5. I think that was partially a big reason why a lot of people did not fuck with Gen 5, is because the Pokemon anime in Gen 5 genuinely took a massive hit. Because we had Pikachu being able to 1v1 like, a fucking Darkrai. And then you had just like a few episodes later can't even handle a level 5 Snivy. Because the transition into Gen 5 was the absolute roughest. The absolute roughest it's ever been. Where like there's been some rough issues with like the Pokemon anime and its ability to transition from season to season. But it doesn't get rougher. It doesn't get rougher than the transition into Gen 5's anime. Because, like I said, you had Pikachu running the ones with fucking Darkrai and then losing to a level 5 Snivy. And that's ridiculous. What do you mean he just lost against Snivy? I genuinely don't get it. Even today, I don't get it. It's just a sad, sad time. Oh, man. But, okay. What was that?
I love her design. She's so cute.
My. Is this a commission or is this just an OC?
It's I'm making adoptables.
Ah, an OC.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this song is so fucking relatable.
I have made my little arena, and I've given it its little elevation, and I'm feeling good about that.
Very nice.
And it really does look like a fucking Pokemon card. Love to see it. Well, now what? What should I do? I think I may work on the AFK breeding thing. Yeah. But
Sick fuck.
I'm also unsure about that. Mostly because I don't even think I've got that many. Yeah, because it's mostly for Beldum. Because Beldum's the whole thing I've been AFKing for this whole time. And I haven't really, you know, gotten one. Obviously, because if I had gotten one, this whole thing would be over. But, yeah, it just hasn't been working. For whatever reason, I just haven't gotten a shiny, and that's just not cool, man.
No mine. No craft.
No. But my mining and crafting, you don't understand. You just don't get it.
Alright, man.
You don't get to judge me. You were listening to Linkin Park just fucking 15 seconds ago. Yeah.
It's what? It's peak. It's peak.
Never said it wasn't. I think you might be a little defensive right now, Latte.
Well, no, it's
You might be a little defensive. You might be a little defensive, Latte. Yeah, I think.
It was your tone, damn it!
Dog, I don't know.
Fuck you, I'm saying the Linkin Park.
That right? Yeah, that. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, it's a Minecraft o'clock. And I've got some awesome things that have happened ever since the last time I was on. Lady and myself, I have obtained a brand new addition to a team, and oh my god, my frames. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Okay. Check it. Boom, boom, bam. Boom, pow. There he is. Latte, I got myself a shiny Beldum. Finally.
You finally did it.
Yup. And you know the funniest part? The absolute most hilarious part? It's not even the way I was hunting it. I didn't get this motherfucker from an egg. I was literally grinding for I was just sitting by a bunch of Pokesnacks at one of my platforms, thinking to myself, damn, maybe I chose the wrong platform for this, because the Frozen Peaks the Frozen Peaks and the Emerald Peaks, they seem to only be giving me the coin guys. I'm kind of only getting the coin guys, and I also found 2 more shinies of big money gimme ghoul.
God damn it.
Yup. I got 2 gimme ghoul shinies, so you know, big money, we're up. But yeah, no, that's yeah, that's whatever. Let's see here. Yeah, I have no more need to be hatching these Beldum eggs.
So you can cook them?
Well, no, I hatched all the Beldum eggs. I got nothing from it. There's no more.
I mean, those we can't cook.
Well, no, we can't because they don't exist anymore.
Just bite the head off, man. Jeez.
You want to bite metal? It's a Beldum.
I don't know, man.
It's metal. There's no this one. It's metal. It's metal. I promise it's metal. You take a chomp in that, you're gonna need a trip to the dentist again. Dog, you're doomed.
Nah,
I'd win.
Gotta power through.
Oh man. But yeah, I finally got myself a shiny Beldum. It took a long time. But we got it. We got it, and it's beautiful. And now I've got an IV train again. Sorry, not IV. I've got an EV train again. And then give the Beldum a bunch of candy so that, you know, it's as good as it can be. But goddamn. I'm very happy about getting that Beldum. Because getting that Beldum's so nice. I'm
officially going to bed now, loser. Have a good time. I find it funny that Bard is hosting the event on my birthday.
What event?
The dragon.
Drag these nuts on you.
No, man. No. It's a damn Minecraft server. Look at the damn. Yeah. Discord. Yeah. Discord. Sorry.
Discord.
Kind of convenient plan on actually trying to beat Minecraft on my birthday. I hope you sleep well, Blade. Thank you for hanging out with us. I will try to get this commission done.
Hopefully it happens.
Baba boy, baba boy.
I do feel really good about this, though. I feel very good about the fact that I actually do have my Beldum. I've been trying to get this guy for so long. Oh, man. Legitimately, it's been the shiny that I've been hunting for the longest. And hell, I remember I did this back in I think X and Y as well. I tried shiny hunting a lot in X and Y, but it just kept getting like super impatient. Where even if I would give up on shiny hunts just like a day in. I'm just like, man, fuck this. I'm not that invested in this shiny actually. But Beldum was the one I hatched so many times. And I never got my shiny Beldum. But sadly, shiny Beldum has taken a bit of a hit, you know, given the fact that they use shiny Beldum for shiny Metagross for everything. It's like their go-to shiny now. So now it feels less special, it feels less cool and awesome. But it still is, because it's fucking Beldum. It's Beldum. It evolves into Metagross. That guy is awesome. Unironically, super top tier mon. I adore Metagross and Beldum. Not the Beldum line. Genuinely an incredible line. No notes. The idea that it just randomly managed to form in the earth, and then on top of that, oh, that didn't pan out well at all. But yeah, the fact that it just kind of pops up out of nowhere, and then just after it gets stronger and stronger, it decides to send out more and more signals to try and find other Beldums, and then after it links up with another Beldum, it just decides, yup, we're assimilating, and they become one. That's so cool. That's genuinely so incredibly cool. Like, the fact that the Beldums start, like, merging together, too. It's like, First, it starts out as just one Beldum. After it gets strong enough, it sets out a signal. It finds another strong Beldum. They merge together to create a Metang. And then after that, they decide to, you know, after it gets strong enough, it sets out another signal for another Metang. And then they combine again. Oh my god, it's so cool. It's so cool. Metang is so awesome. Metang is such a cool Pokemon, and then it evolves into fucking Metagross, and on top of that, they decide, screw it, this giant tank, it can fly. Why not? It's so cool. The Metagross line is actually such an incredible Pokemon line. I couldn't have it any other way. Oh man, it's like dope. It's so cool. Oh man. I really love it. And shiny Metagross. Just like the pure silver with the gold accents. Ooh. Ooh, it's nice. And now I've started new shiny hunts. Much more casual, but they're there. You know, just trying to see if I can get them, you know. Just kind of run the gamble. Gotta be done. Gotta test it out, test the waters, see if it's plausible to get another one of these shinies. Outplayed, Diaper Boy. Oh right, I'm no longer playing a fighting game that has like awesome bombastic music all the time. I gotta actually put my Spotify on.
I would cry so hard if I was fucking called the Diaper Boy, dude. Imagine that being the thing, being the fucking phrase that someone uses to bully you. I can't imagine that.
It's the right thing to mock someone for.
Just out of the blue, man. What's up, Diaper Boy? Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Invincible Versus is so much fun. I've been loving it, and I've been trying out Mark a bit more. You know, I've been trying to force Mark into my my actually played characters. You know, I give him more time, and he's really fun. But I think that's just because he's really good. Like, the man's got a half-screen dash that also deals damage, but isn't a hard knockdown. You can just straight up, like, confirm off of it into anything you feel like. Like that. Mark is just busted. Mark is really good. He's like way up there. He's actually one of the best in the game, I think. Like, I'm not like, you know, an authority on good fighting game characters and what makes them really good. I feel like I've never really invested time into really, you know, inspecting all that. I just play a couple of them. But Mark, he feels really good. And I think probably just a little too good. He probably needs a small nerf to at least his damage if he's going to be able to combo everything. Like, the man can just keep going. He just keeps hitting. You know how bullshit that is to get hit by something half screen that's like barely reactable and you still lose like a solid half of your health? That's just fucked up, man. That's just evil. Mark is not a good person. To fight like that, he's an asshole. He's actually more evil than Conquest in this game. Like, goddamn.
Not little Mark Grayson.
Little Mark Grayson, he's a fucking dick.
No.
What a prick.
Take that back. Take that back. He's just a little guy.
He's been whooping ass. Invincible versus. Goddamn, he's really living up to the name. And he doesn't even have like low health either, it seems. It seems like he's got pretty solid health. Like, he's a very well-rounder, despite being a rushdown character. Like, he's just fast. Like, he's just if an all-rounder was fast. Which is just evil. That is not how a Shoto is supposed to play, buddy. And you're not even a Shoto, but here we are. But yeah, I'm loving Invincible Versus. Like, I feel like I don't play it as much as I want to. But, oh man, is it good. It's so good. Rank definitely does need some fixes, though. Rank definitely needs some fixes. Because, some of these matches, I definitely feel like I'm dominating a little too hard. And, like, I know that I barely broke into gold, apparently. You didn't even realize it happened. It somehow happened so fast. And probably not as fast as it needed to at the same time. But yeah, no, I love that game. That game's already been so much fun to me. Man, I hope it keeps a player base. I know it has crossplay though, which is already an insanely good sign. Having crossplay for fighting games is such an essential thing. Like, in order to like actually secure that your the audience that you have actually keeps playing is to have just crossplay and rollback. That's the only two things fighting game players need. It's the only thing they need. I think the only thing that I'm a little miffed on with fighting, with Invincible Versus is just definitely like, you know, the matchmaking. You know, it's a little wacky, little, I don't know, man. But at the same time, it might also just be the fact that I was pretty bad at my placements because I played at like randomly 4 AM and I got my ass kicked by someone who actually knew how to play fighting games real well. And like, I ran into them twice and I played 2 sets with them, so I lost like, I think I won one round. So I lost, I lost 4 different times against them while I was still doing my placements. Which definitely like threw me down a little bit. Probably a little further down than I was probably supposed to be. But yeah, Invincible Versus. I'm loving that game so much, man. I just get to zoom and punch. It's so much fun. It's not, I don't ask for that much in my video games. Only the essentials and for it to be good. I swear I don't ask for that much. Oh man, Invincible Versus. I hope that game lives. Oh my god, I'm gonna be so sad if I check on the player count in like a month and it's down to just like 1,000 on Steam. That will actually just... That'll just... It'll give me a fucking Padme moment. Or I just die from heartbreak.
That's. Please don't.
What's the matter, Latte?
Please don't.
Did I say something concerning?
Yeah, man.
What did I say that's so concerning?
I can't. I can't let it happen now.
You gotta buy the game. You gotta play every day. Buy the game, play for about like 30 minutes a day. If you really want to see some very steady improvement, 2 hours a day, every single day.
Just a fucking daily routine.
And I'll be
Get
right there
up,
with
play
you.
businesses.
Hell yeah, let's go! It's so hot. But let's not worry about that. For now, it's Minecraft time. And what I have to do, I have to do for the love of the game. For the love of my game. Where is the little dude? Oh right, I gotta get my dude out of containment. Oh man. I feel so bad for my Metagross. I really do. I feel like the reason why I never got this shiny was simply because my Metagross just never wanted to give me it. Because I think it knew that if I got the shiny Beldum, they don't have a place on the team anymore. They actually got robbed. My poor big Metagross. Robbed. Oh man. Vexel's on. I didn't even notice when he got on.
Vexel's always there.
That's just a flat out lie.
I'm watching.
But yeah, dude, my poor Metagross. My poor Metagross.
Vexel, if you can hear me, go to where Nidal is and beat the shit out of it.
It?
I said him.
That's not what you said.
I said him.
Why are you so demeaning to me?
I said him! Oh my god. I don't know where he is. Where are you, Nidal? Send your coordinates right now.
I did.
Little do I know, you actually just doxed yourself.
I did. Run the fade. Get over here now. I'm gonna give my Metagross a little shell bell as a nice little send off for him though. Ain't that right, Metagross?
He just refuses to take it.
You smell bad.
The fuck? That's just mean.
What happened?
Told me I smelled bad.
Bro.
It's just mean. It's just not right.
Good shit, Vexel, good shit. Sorry, man.
If I destroy this waystone, He can't TP back to his own.
Don't do it, man.
But I could.
Don't do it. I'd be so mean.
It would, wouldn't it?
There's like a tone whenever you like a specific tone in your fucking voice that just makes it horrifying.
I don't know what you're talking about. And what do you mean? I didn't just break the waystone anyway. I didn't just make it so that everyone has to relearn our our waystone. No. I would never. I would do no such thing. Yeah. I actually do kind of want it in a different spot, though. I don't know how much I like it being there. It's like right next to an edge. Should be right there.
Pretty convenient though.
Yeah. Ugh. No, not that. There we go. There it is. I think that's a better spot for it. I think it's much more naturally placed.
Did you move it?
I did. I did move it. Yeah. Everyone's gonna have to relearn it all over again.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nice.
You didn't say how. True, true, true.
Alright, Metagross. Congratulations on your very, very early retirement. Good for you, buddy. Level 69.
That's perfect.
Here we go. Beldum, what were your IVs right now? That's not good at all. Holy shit, that's really bad. I'm glad your special defense is looking good, but everything else not so much. Yeah, that's not pretty, buddy. I'm sorry, dog. That's just not good. That's just not good. However, in my travels, I've found exactly what I need to find, so we're good. Oh, let's hang out where we found the dude. Oh, there we go. Yup, this is where the Beldum spawned. And you guys don't get it. You guys really just don't get it. Because when this guy is spawned, you have no idea how heavily I actually popped off. Like, you know, I've had shinies spawn in the past before, you know? Whether it be on stream or off stream, they've spawned. And they've just kind of been there, you know? Some of them are pretty cool, some of them aren't. It's always nice to grab, though, because they're literally, you know, a shiny, so it's nice. It's nice. But, oh my god, when I turned around and I saw this guy, oh my god. Oh my god, my little dude. My shiny Beldum. Oh, my third arm. It's beautiful. I love this little dude so much. Man, do I wish my frame rate would improve really soon. Oh, right, I've got to do this now. What have I done? I should not have destroyed that. Also, I've had I think it's a kind of funny idea that I had. I hope it's actually kind of neat. And I hope it doesn't get frowned upon. But I think it'd be really funny, and I don't really want to say it until I start doing it. But I really think it'd be a lot of fun just to stick this this idea where I want it.
I don't know what enchanted curse you'll have at your base that make people disconnect when TP out. Oh, I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I haven't had that problem personally.
Neither have I. Maybe the frog doesn't like it.
You get banished. And is that what happened? I thought you just like logged, but I guess if that's not the case, then outplayed, man. Outplayed. Why'd you leave?
I just need to click the waystone.
Gotcha. Vexel. That's what I'm best at. Oh, okay. Let's grab some mochi for the road. Wait, do I already have one? No, I don't. Ugh. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright. What was Metagross supposed to have? I know I could just check my other Metagross, but I don't feel like it. Ah, yes. Attack and defense. And sprinkle in another bit of special defense, sure. Yeah. Attack. Yeah. That. Ugh. That. No, not that one. That one. Yeah, my frames are diabolical right now. I may have to relog in a second. Oh. Yeah, let me try that real quick. Oh man. Ooh. The game is not happy with me. Oh man. Come on. Put me back in, but with better frames. Please. I don't think they actually want me in again. Oh, is my audio not working for... Oh no, man. Oh, that'd be why. Okay, there it is. Okay. Well, that felt unnecessary. But okay. There's my tunes, my music. Am I... Oh, let me shut down Steam real quick. And a couple other task manager items.
Oh my god, I could have just done that the entire time.
What would you be referring to?
Because I don't really know how clipping works. But... Not... Wait there a minute.
Steam reopened. It's fighting back. Okay, I closed it.
Did you win?
It never feels like I win not having Steam.
Fair enough.
And I see I've left that behind. I forgot my other... Damn.
To try to get some more sleep. 2 hours is not enough. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I run off 2 hours of sleep all the time. It's perfectly fine.
Oh, that's not healthy.
Then why am I the picture of health? Look up the picture of health in any biology class, there I am.
And if I look it up.
Well, you can't trust the internet, Latte.
Jesus. Where the fuck am I getting this? Swear to God.
I'm gonna evolve the shiny Beldum!
Sleep.
Show me what I want to see, Beldum. Bigger! Yes! Oh,
Lol.
my poor boy. Unable to ride upon my shoulder again. Tragedy. And why not? I know I'll get more after I evolve them again, but let's just have those guys for now. And, buddy boy, time for you to get even bigger. Show me something beautiful. Something beauteous. Oh, Lord, yeah. Look at him. Why are you in your flight mode? Oh, there you go, buddy. Oh, yeah. This is magic right here. Ah. Such a good sight.
All this without context.
Oh, you don't need any context. None at all.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it.
I think I will, though.
But you shouldn't.
But I will, though.
But yet you shouldn't.
It's not really gonna stop me, man.
And yet it should. Aw, friendship's already at 6-7. Good shit.
You gotta be fucking Fuck
I'm
you and your
not.
stupid Pokemon.
Good old 6-7 Metagross. Let's go, little dude.
Disgusting.
Oh,
Put that thing down.
no. Never. Okay. It's time to look up a bunch of Pokemon and their various little stats. Let's look up Gimmighoul. Let's see. Please give me like defense, a special attack.
It's time to
No.
drink the water. Yeah.
Who's another one? Tinkatank or something? Yeah, you. Special
Delicious.
defense. Okay, I guess we can rock with that for a little bit, but I don't really want to do that quite yet. Alright, back to exterminating a bunch of random Growliths. Alright, sounds good. Yeah. I've done this so many times. I feel bad. But at the same time, the game rewarded me with a shiny Growlithe, so I think that it's actually a good thing. Oh. I guess that wouldn't be bad. Either way, we're starting with attack anyway, so... My dude. Yep, we're EV training again, which means we're just gonna crush and just bite down upon tiny little woodland creatures for like 30 minutes.
That's fine.
I agree. That works too. Actually, this place would be pretty great for grinding Metagross now I'm thinking about it. Those are great. Oh, hey, a Metang came out to play. What does Metang get? Ooh, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Metagross, kill that teenager.
Jesus.
Good work, Metang. You've died. I could ask for no different. I really am very shocked at like my actual success though with these shinies. I've found way more than I expected, way faster than I could have thought. You give defense, right? Yes, you do. Like, I've managed to do... I've honestly been pretty damn... I've made a lot of progress when it comes to my time on the server. Like, I have done a lot of various little things here and there, or just a lot of big things kind of everywhere. Which is pretty dope. Like, I've caught almost an entire box of shinies. I've gotten myself, I've gotten myself quite a bit of various little, trinkets along the way. I've gotten just a good chunk of stuff. And it's been very smooth sailings for the most part. Like, I'd say probably...
Very nice.
I'd say probably like the biggest hang-up I've had so far has probably just been like... the fact that even now, I still haven't naturally found a max mushroom. And I know we have them in spades now. We are set. Thank you yet again. Thank you again, Bard. But yeah, it's honestly crazy that I don't think anyone's found any. Cause goddamn, I would not have expected the hardest thing to find would be just one max mushroom, but it was. It was absolutely the hardest thing to, and still to find. Like, everything else, pretty smooth sailings, all things considered. Like, relatively speaking, everything's been pretty easy. Except that. I think it is pretty telling, though, that I'm actually, like, pretty free to shiny hunt, honestly. Like, I think the fact that I'm actually able to do that kinda says all it needs to say. That I've already gotten this far that I can just keep shiny hunting. And EV training. Like, goddamn. Plus, it's not pretty. Well, no, not plus. But it's not pretty frame rate right now. Like I'm sitting at like a very mixed 20 to 30. Ooh. I wonder why though. It's probably just because I opened the game after I already started stream. I've noticed that that tends to be a factor whenever stuff is about. But God, I love him. I love shiny Metagross. He might be a little overplayed now, but oh, he's so cool. He's so cool. What's Ditto give?
Can't believe you have a Latios, so you never even use them.
Fuck that guy.
Then give it to me!
Okay.
Oh, what? Shit. Fuck. Now I just feel rude. I should have asked nicely, I'm sorry.
Well, you are. It was pretty rude, actually. It was.
Yeah, sorry,
it was
sorry.
pretty rude.
I was just joking, man. I didn't know that you were actually gonna, like, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't care about that guy. That was a part of my, the reason why I have him is because I got him in my desperate charge to get another shiny, where I'm just like, okay, legendary monuments have a 1 in 50, so I've got a much better chance at finding a shiny through legendary monuments than I do randomly out in the wild at this rate. And then, you know, oh wait. Yeah, and then I decided to, you know, I decided to run at a couple legendaries that I knew I could spawn. And then I spawned them.
Oh.
And, you know, I decided to catch them as well. Which, frankly, I didn't really need to. And in fact, looking back on it, I kind of don't care that I caught them, you know?
Yeah. I can tell.
No, not even just like in that sense, but in just like the sense of like I didn't really have a reason to get them either, outside of just like, you know, Pokedex stuff. Outside of Pokedex stuff, I didn't really need to do that. I just didn't really need to at all, really. That's kind of just something that happened, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if I had, you know, made them faint instead of, you know, caught them, then I would have been able to also get up the amount of little dragon gems that I had gotten. Because I could have gotten one from Latios, I could have gotten multiple from Reshiram and Zekrom. That probably, that wouldn't have been a bad idea, honestly. But, at least I can say I filled more of the Pokedex. Professor Oak would be proud. That old, decrepit old man. Old twice, you know? I love how they just gave him, like, a brother, or I don't know if it's like a brother or cousin. They just randomly dropped the lore that he has, like, a relative that looks almost identical to him, other than the fact that he's got a wicked tan out in Alola. I think that's so funny, to give a legacy character a relative that's just in a whole other country, that we've never heard or seen before, and just decide, yeah, he's like the exact same guy, but with a tan.
Awesome.
Legitimately insane. Absolutely incredible addition to the cast. I love it. Oh, man. I'm still, like, half convinced it's not actually, you know, a relative, and that's just, like, actually Professor Oak. He's just like, you know, years later, retired, and now, like, you know, the reason why, part of the reason why Red and Blue show up at the end of, well, in the post game of Alola, is just to visit the professor while he's like, you know, just on vacation. I think that's such a funny way to go about it. I think that'd be so much fun. Even if, it kind of adds nothing. It really does nothing, but I think it's funny. I think it's really funny to think about it, and especially in that way. Also, I'm really curious when official 1.8 drops. Because like when Match just dropped in and just like it just said that you know, next update, Pidgey's getting a remodel, I guess. I am really curious to see how they look after the remodel. Especially like, you know, the full line, because I only saw like the Pidgey, you know, itself. But seeing like the Pidgey line, that's a whole other thing. And I'm very intrigued about that one. Because seeing like, you know, Pidgeot, that'll be sick. That'll be sick. Also, have you looked at the stream long enough to even see shiny Metagross? I think they look awesome. They're so cool.
What does the normal one look like?
It's kind of like a nice blue with like a silver X and accents. Yeah. I think he's awesome. He's so cool.
He's so angry.
Oh yeah, they're furious. And that's awesome.
Kill the Corollas.
That's what we're here for.
Murder.
Yeah, that. I do wish my frames would just do a bit better though right now. Yeah. I'll probably call it after I fully get Metagross all up there. And then on top of that, I'm also gonna upgrade the rideable aspects as well. Well, actually no, I probably can't. Oh my god. Metagross! Get him! Metagross, get him! Yeah, get him, buddy! Yeah, you big monster, you! Good shit, Metagross. Yeah, my UFO! You did your best, Metagross. You're not exactly the speedy type. Even if canonically you are. Even if in lore you are, but yeah, in game, not so much. think that's, I think I'm fully, EV'd, right? Yeah, I think I am. Yeah. That's full EVs already. Sick. Alright, Metagross is all up. Oh, damn. The squad is really filling out now. Oh, my poor frame rate. Oh. Oh, no.
Good man. Honestly, it was like that for me too.
Maybe it's just a server thing right now then. I'll put this right here for now. Oh.
Unless our internet is shit.
Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. Granted, I guess I would. It might have been other people, but yeah, my invincible matches were also a little rocky, so I guess I can't really say too much on that one. Oh. Oh. There. Yes.
What else is on this playlist?
Oh man. Oh. Vexel, is it laggy for you too? Or is that just like I guess maybe an us thing? Alright, items. Ooh, and my Ironhead TM stuff. Yeah, I need to grab that, I think. Shovel. Fuck you mean you don't know?
The shrugs.
Seems fine to me. Okay, then there it is. All right, so it is just us then. It is probably just us.
We're cooked.
Yeah, we're doomed.
What a bull.
Right, Ironhead. Iron Tail. Sure. Ironhead, yeah. Okay, there we go. Aww. Some would say a leg is like a tail. And Metagross has 4 of them. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Okay. Right, you. Uh-huh. Yeah. Meteor Mash. Is that Headbutt, Hammer Arm? Sure, why not? Alright. Very cool. And now it's time to craft something beautiful. Oh, that's really easy, too. Oh, yeah. Come here, you. And then one of you. And yes, I forgot the last 2 things. Of course, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Ugh. There we are. There. Bam. I know the perfect place for this. Oh. Yes. They're beautiful.
Wah wah wah.
Oh.
Oh shit. There it is.
Oh, does it kind of have animations when... Oh, that's actually hilarious. Oh, my poor dude's static, actually. Aw. Oh, it's beautiful. But goddamn. Love to see it.
Oh my god, it's Guns N' Roses! Sorry.
Awesome. Good for you. Alright. But if that's gonna be that... What else? What else? What else? I don't know if I should change the nature. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the neutral. But... I feel like I'm missing something else. I feel like I'm... Yeah, Metagross. Metagross pretty sweet. Any abilities you got, buddy? Yeah, you do. That's not bad. What's Magnet Rise? Oh. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I wonder if I should have, I wonder if I should have Golurk on the squad, though. Golurk is definitely one that I'm very curious about. Because, I know, he's not Steel type, so there's no crossover there. He's Ghost type, so I don't have to worry about, you know, that. But, I don't know. I just don't see them both being on the same team. Now that I think about it, I guess now the one in question, there's now two that are in question, because there's a bit of crossover, and I don't think I want to get rid of them. But Rapidash, I think, is actually also for questioning being on the squad.
Oh.
Yeah, because...
That amazing. Some sort of essential worker video. I've never heard of that, and I want to watch it now.
Yeah, frames are looking rough. Ugh. I think with that, I'm gonna call it for myself. Look at my my beautiful child. They're so angry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why's he got a blunt?
That's just what happens with the Mega Evolution. What can I say? Alright, my child. Off we go. To adventure and beyond. Bye-bye, everyone. Hope you all had a good time.
I just fucking flew.
Hey, man. It's a UFO. What can I say? Isn't he awesome though? I think he is awesome.
Yeah.
Damn right. Bye bye everyone.